You might have heard that as an empath, you absorb other people's energy. However, in my experience, it is not that you absorb energy, it is that your energy is out of your body. If you are an empath and you experience being drained, being overwhelmed, having no energy, being tired, all of that is a sign that your energy is not inside your body, it's outside of you. Why do we do that? Because we learned as kids in our childhood that it is unsafe to be ourselves, that it is unsafe for our energy to be inside our body, that it is unsafe for us to show up as who we are. So we had to adapt to other people. Perhaps in your childhood, you had a very demanding parent or an adult in your life who you had to adapt to, who you have to mold your personality around them. And so we have learned to not be ourselves, but to be the version of what other people want from us. And sometimes we're not even aware that we're doing this, but we have the symptoms of this behavior, of that energy exchange happening unconsciously. So what are the symptoms of this? For example, when you're close to someone and this person changes their emotions or they change their attitude, and so that makes you feel uncomfortable. That makes you feel unsafe because you want to please them, because unconsciously you were being a version of yourself that is who you think they want you to be, right? So when someone else changes their attitude towards you, when someone else changes their emotions toward you, then you feel unstable. You're like, oh my God, what is going on? There's something wrong. In reality, there is nothing wrong. They can change their attitude, they can change their emotion, they can change their perception about you. That doesn't have to affect you. So if you're easily affected by other people's emotions or attitudes when they change, when they shift, and you feel unstable, that is a sign that you're not using your energy to be yourself. You're using your energy to actually be a version of you that is acceptable to other people. The problem with this is that you are not being authentic. You're not being yourself. You're not being strong in your frame, in your body, in who you are. You don't actually know who you are. Sometimes we actually don't know who we are because we've been so used to tune into other people's perceptions and into other people's ideas of who we should be. And so we have been living through their lens of life. We go through life and we're like, okay, I am accepted and I'm doing things well because people like me, right? But what happens when someone changes their attitude towards you? What happens when you lose contact with someone who you were using for your validation? Does that make sense? When we lose this point of reference, then we don't know who we are anymore. And that is a sign that you haven't learned to depend on you, to get your energy back inside of your body and be yourself, having a strong identity. We lose our sense of identity when we lose those reference points, those people who were actually validating us and feeding our sense of approval. So the first step to harnessing that energy back inside your body and find that sense of identity that you have, because you are unique. You are allowed to be your own person. You are allowed to take up space. You can take up as much space as you need to exist. This is a change in your beliefs. This is a change in your mindset about how can I feel good in my identity? How can I not lose my sense of identity when I'm around other people? What happened to me was whenever I had a partner in my life, I used to lose my sense of identity and merge with them, and I completely lost myself into them, into the relationship, and I became exhausted. I became drained. I didn't know who I was anymore, and it was really hard for me to separate myself from them. Really hard. I couldn't do it for a few years, and I had to actually stop dating people and stop being with someone in order to build and strengthen my own identity, because otherwise I would merge with someone else and I would lose myself, and that's not what we want. So the first thing we need to do here is to become aware of where is our energy. Become aware of where is your energy right now. Is it inside of your body, or is it in someone else's field, or in your work? Where is your energy right now? Because if you feel scattered and drained, it's because you're projecting that energy onto everything that you want to control. So what is it that you want to control in your life? Who is your source of validation in your life? If it's not you, where are you placing those reference points to indicate that you're doing good? Is it your parents? Is it your partner? Is it your friends, your boss? Who is it that you are attaching your energy to and feeding from so that you can get your approval and your validation? Once you become aware of where your energy is located, then you can start bringing it back to you. Actually, it is not necessary that you know where your energy is exactly. What you need to become aware of is that your energy is somewhere outside of your body and it's not inside. Once you become aware of that, you can start doing these techniques in order to keep that energy inside of your body as long as possible, and then it's going to become a habit. What you want to do here is to build a strong sense of identity, to build a strong sense of what is it like to be in your own energy. So what you're going to do is to place both hands on your chest. We're doing a little meditation. Close your eyes with me. Do it right now, no matter where you are, what you're doing. If you're driving, don't do this. But if you're not, just be here. Put both hands on your chest and take a deep breath in and out. Repeat those words with me. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. And feel your energy coming back inside of your body and recharging you of energy, filling yourself up. You need to feel full of energy. So keep repeating, I call and claim all my energy back into my body now. I call and claim all my energy back inside of my body now. And feel as though this energy is filling you up from the tip of your toes to the crown of your head. Imagine you're a battery and you're filling yourself up with energy. And the goal here is to keep that energy as long as possible inside of your body, even when you are out and about, especially when you're out and about, actually. You're out of the house. It is easy to lose that protective field. The exercise here I'm going to invite you to do is to feel how it feels to be in your own energy. How does it feel? Does it feel peaceful, joyful, loving, caring? What does it feel like? Does it look like? Imagine a color, a sensation. What does your own energy feel like? Repeat after me. It is safe to be in my own energy. It is safe to be in my own energy. It is safe to be me. It is safe to be me. Take a deep breath in, out, and set the intention that you will keep this energy field around you at all times. No matter what happens, you can call and claim all your energy back to you at any moment. It is safe to be you. It is safe to be in your energy. It is safe to show up as you. You can open your eyes now and keep that energy around you. Keep that energy in you. You can do this exercise several times a day. Just take a little break and observe, where's my energy right now? And put it back inside of your body. This is going to allow you to keep much more energy and not feel drained and not feel overwhelmed, because you are the one who is your source of energy, if that makes sense. Nobody else is your source of energy but you. Because it's emanating from you, then you're always replenished. Okay, it's always coming back to you. Imagine like this field, this torus field, always coming back to you, always coming back to you. You are the center of your own energy. Your body produces your energy. You have so many energy centers that are aligned inside of your body, so use them. use these energy centers to keep that energy inside of you and have this healthy movement of energy that goes outside and in, outside and in. You're allowed to do this how many times you want. Also, a really cool exercise that I learned recently as well is to feel the separation between you and an object. You can look at an object that is not very far from you or a person, but I like to do this with objects first and feel the separation between you and that object. So you can take like a pen, for example, like this. I'm here and I'm feeling the separation between me and the pen. And that brings all the energy back to my body in like a second. And practice this so that you can actually visualize your energy inside of your body and not be affected by anything external. So this is very useful to do whenever you feel like you can't really separate yourself from people. This happens to me whenever I am in a group setting. Sometimes it's hard for me to separate my energy from other people. I just imagine like myself in a bubble of energy and get all my energy back to me right now. And this is magnetic. The side effects of these techniques is that you become magnetic. You become someone who people want to be around because you are emitting your own energy. It's like you're a sun and you emit this energy and you know that all the other planets will revolve around the sun. So people will come and be around you because you are the source of energy, if that makes sense. So you don't have and you don't want to be other people's source of energy. You are your own source of energy. The fact that you are being yourself and your authentic self and being safe in your own identity, that is extremely attractive. You will be amazed at the difference that this makes in other people's attitudes, in how they speak to you, in how you are around people, and how comfortable you're around people. If you're someone who is uncomfortable around people, does not like to be the center of attention, this is going to shift everything for you because you're going to be comfortable in who you are. And so you can be in any setting and you're just going to be comfortable. You're just going to be you, you're just going to relax. Something else that I want you to know is that it is safe to be you and to relax and enjoy and have fun being you. It is safe to relax inside of your own energy. That's something we don't do so often, and we should and we must as empaths, because if we don't relax and feel safe in our own energy, we're not gonna be able to feel confident and secure around people. And especially if you are an empath, if you are a healer who has certain abilities and you feel like part of your purpose is to help people, this is going to help you also if you are around clients, if you are around others that you help, to just separate your energy from theirs, because you don't have to feed their energy, they don't have to feed your energy. You can be the center of your own energy, and it is safe to be you. The more you relax into your own energy, the more attractive you become. Try this. Relax into your own energy. Do not give a damn about what everybody else is doing or feeling or whatever. It's not your job. It is not your responsibility. Your own responsibility is to become aware of where is my energy right now and how can I bring it back into my body and feel safe in it. That's your only job. This is all a matter of how can you bring more safety inside of your body, inside of your own identity as the unique person you are. Feel into your energy, recharge into your energy. Do these practices a few times a day to make sure that you are in your energy. This is going to help you tremendously. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you took something away from this, let me know in the comments. I love to read you. And let me know if you do have any questions so I can keep making videos about this topic, because I am really passionate about this, as you can see. And yeah, remember that it is safe to be you. Have a lovely day or night.